Hello guys, it's Tom here, and today I want to talk about an aspect of trading that I don't think gets covered nearly enough and doesn't get the attention it deserves, and that's dealing with trading burnout. Dealing with the point at which you get to where you think, I need a break. How do I manage this? How do I split my trading up into reasonable chunks, and what to do when it just gets a bit too much and when to step away. So we're going to go through my experiences. I'm going to talk through things that I've spoken to with traders over the years. And hopefully, if you're just starting out your trading journey, or maybe you've been trading for a while, quite relentlessly, and you're thinking, I need a breather. Can I take my foot off the gas? Can I have a break? This will hopefully help to answer those questions. So yeah, let's dive in. Just very quickly before we dive in, if you're still struggling with your trading, or you'd like to know more about how mechanical edges are traded, I've put together a free video course for you that'll map out and explain everything in detail, along with walking you through exactly how the mechanical rules actually work. If you'd like to watch that after this video, I'll pop a link in the description. You can click through and you can watch that straight away. So let's start by talking about what burnout is. Now, I like to think of trading, even if you're doing trading on a real part-time basis, we should kind of treat it as a profession. And like any profession, you are going to get to points where you need a bit of a break. And often when I speak to traders, I think that they do struggle with realizing where this point is. In general, burnout being the stage where you're really not enjoying your trading, your performance is dipping as a result, maybe you're over trading just to try and get out of the way. Any of those kind of aspects is a sign, really. Any change that you've made from your general trading approach is a sign that maybe we need to step back a bit, take a breather, assess where we are. This is particularly true in mechanical trading, obviously, where we have very fixed approaches to trading, very fixed rules, repeatable. It can make it easy to trade. There isn't as much emotional stress. That's one of the big benefits of mechanical trading, in my opinion. But even then, traders, myself included, we can get to points where you want to say, okay, I need to take a little step back. But the question I get from traders is that a good thing to do? I'm going to miss out on trades. There are going to be loads of wins while I'm away. So how do we really manage this burnout here? How do we manage actually taking a break, which in the long run is always going to be the best thing for you? So even before we really get to that stage where you're hitting that burnout level, I think it's good to plan in fairly regular breaks. What I like to do is kind of treat it as a standard job and like to say, okay, I'm going to take a break at the end of the year and in the middle of the year. Just 2 weeks off in summer. I tend to take 2 weeks off at Christmas as well, around that December period. And to be honest, they're the times that you'll see the lowest trading volume in the market anyway, when a lot of traders do take their time off. You often see July and August being slightly quieter months, and then most of December, certainly through to the very start of January, is quieter as well. So if you're thinking, I don't want to take any time off, Tom, I don't want to miss out on trading opportunities, that's the least worst time to do it. So I would always advise, maybe not both of those. If you're thinking, I can really carry on trading, I don't want to miss that much, at least take one of those, or take a week in summer and a week at the end of the year. I think that really helps to manage. It gives you a bit of time to refresh. When I take the time off in summer, I'll still be having a look through. I might be doing some back testing, but I won't be live trading. So the pressure on myself is significantly reduced. And the same thing at the end of the year as well. It also gives you a time then, if you want to do quite a long-term review, the benefit of doing, say, a 6-month review, having a look at your trading over the first half or the second half of the year, comparing it to the previous 6 months, the previous 12 months, just gives you a bit of time for reflection. And it's going to help you. You're going to come back. You're probably going to be quite hungry to start trading again. You're going to feel refreshed. So that would be the first thing that I would do. Factor in those kind of breaks. It doesn't have to be the exact same time as I take them, but somewhere around those periods during the year is really going to help. The next step is to assess, okay, when is my performance affected when I'm trading? And that's a good signal to take a little bit of time off as well. What I mean by that is, we've covered this in previous videos, to be fair, to go through, the emotional response to trading and trading results and how it affects your risk management or your volume of trading. Things like revenge trading, I'm sure, is a topic most of you will have heard. Certainly if you've watched some of our previous videos, that's a good signal to say, okay, I'm going to take a little bit of a breather. And you might think, Tom, I don't want to take some time off. What I'm suggesting here, you could be taking the rest of the week off, even just a couple of days. Again, long-term perspective-wise, it's going to help. It's going to be beneficial for you. The markets are still going to be there when you come back. Nothing has significantly changed. So, it's not, you're not going to make and break your year by missing out on a day or so. And if you're in that mindset, then you're probably not trading to the best of your abilities, and you're probably not trading the best strategy, because you should never be relying on that throw of the dice, that kind of lottery win style approach to trading where you can't miss a single day in case it is your big day on the market. So don't be afraid to take a day or two off. If you've got other things on, if you're thinking I just really can't cram the trading in, it's not good to do it a huge amount of the time. I wouldn't be taking a couple of days off every week, but important to factor that in when you think you need it, and when you start breaking your own trading rules, trading with higher risk, over trading, any of those problems that I'm sure you've heard about. Step back, take a few days just to refresh, to collect yourself, and then come back feeling a lot better. The final thing really, if you're suffering from burnout, if you think you're getting towards that stage, is to speak to another trader. It's a topic that I don't think comes up enough when I speak to traders on a one-to-one basis, but it does come up occasionally. It's always a valid point, and I always understand what they're going through. I've been through similar things with burnout. I know a lot of traders have, but I think with trading, there's kind of a little bit of a stigma there to just keep going, not to miss a day, not to miss a trade. We've got to be relentless. We've got to be these machines. And eventually, you're going to need a little bit of time to repair, just to recover, to set yourself again. And there is no harm in doing that. It's manageable. It's something that I think every trader should do. So yeah, if you're struggling, it's good to have a chat with one of our team, have a go through that. But it's important to realize, where your limit is, and in the long run, it's good just to take a step back and to recover. So in summary, it's key to manage that burnout and realize when you're approaching a level that your trading is going to be affected. Schedule in fairly regular breaks. Like I said, a couple of weeks for a couple of times of the year. Take a bit of a breather. Just step back. Don't have to trade every single available day of the year. Also, find a trader to have a chat with. Discuss these kind of things with them. Could be with us, that's one of the reasons we really try and push traders towards mechanical trading, is it takes the emotion out, it takes some of that burnout and that stress, but it doesn't remove it completely. On one-to-one calls I have with traders every day, it doesn't come up all the time, burnout, but when it does, it's a really critical topic. It's something that we really try and focus on with our traders to just help you manage that level of trading. Make sure that you're not trading too much, you're not risking too much. It's not going to burn you out quite quickly. Thank you very much for watching though, guys. As we've always said, anything you want to discuss with our team, just book a call below. We'll try and help you out with anything we can. And yeah, if you've got any suggestions, if there's anything you want to see us cover on future videos, just drop a comment below. We'll pick those up. But as always, thanks for watching, take care, and we'll see you on the next video.